Hannah. It's September 2021, and today we're talking Founders Day. Today, we are celebrating Founders Day. And even though our founder, Saint Jean-Baptiste de La Salle, was born over 370 years ago, today, many continue to be inspired by the person he was and the many virtues he has showed. Earlier, I caught up with Brother Larry to find out a bit more about both his role at our school, Saint Jean-Baptiste de La Salle, and Founders Day.
As brother president of the school, it's not surprising that sometimes people ask me, what does the brother president do? And some days I wonder the same thing myself. But my role is to look after the interest of the La Salle brothers, who are the sponsors of the school, to make sure that all of us, both students and staff, are attentive to the mission of the school.
And why did you decide to become a brother?
That's a good question, and students ask that often. It's sometimes difficult for me to think back when I joined the brothers, but I admired the brothers who taught me when I was a student in high school, and I thought I might like to be like them. I think I wanted to be a teacher before I decided to be a brother, but again, I admired the brothers who taught me. And I think all of us at one time or another look at our lives and think, what are we meant to be?
Sounds like you got inspired by your brothers before when you were younger and you wanted to be just like them.
Exactly. Yes.
Can you please tell us a bit more about Founders Day?
Okay, Founders Day, we're celebrating it this Friday, but usually we celebrate Founders Day in May. But for the last couple of years, because of the restrictions related to COVID, we've not been able to do that. And so as we look to see how we could celebrate it this year, because Friday is also Teachers' Day, it seemed to be a good opportunity to combine the two. And even more appropriate because St. Jean-Baptiste de La Salle, whom we recognize as founder, is also the patron saint of teachers. So as we honor teachers, we're honoring St. Jean-Baptiste de La Salle as well.
And what was something that Saint Jean-Baptiste de La Salle did, or who he was, that inspires you?
The inspiration from the life of Jean-Baptiste de La Salle, or in his life, we see a man whose life was changed by a need that he saw. He was concerned for the education of poor children in his town in Reims in France. And his concern for the welfare and the education of those children changed his life so that he really gave up his wealth and his power to establish schools for poor children.
I see. Sounds like he cared about the students a lot, so then they have a good education.
Exactly.
And what message would you like to leave the SJII community with on Founders Day 2021?
To the SJII International Elementary School children, I would encourage you, as we're celebrating Founders Day, to think about what are the virtues in the life of Jean-Baptiste de La Salle that we would want to emulate or put into practice today. And I sometimes would say to students, it seems like St. Jean-Baptiste de La Salle could be the patron saint of the virtues, because even in the very beginning, we would think of him as caring, courageous, compassionate, but many of the other virtues would follow in De La Salle's life too. So I think we could look at his life and ask ourselves, what virtues did he put into practice that maybe we want to follow in our own lives?
Thank you so much for your time, and happy Founders Day.
Thank you, and happy Founders Day to you and to everyone at SJII International.
Thank you.